Hey, One Tree Hill fans, thanks for being here. So I listened to the podcast this week because it did update this time. Yay! Joy was not there, but they had Kieran Hutchison there, aka Hot for Teacher, Professor Andy. They were talking about all the goodness of this episode. It is number 8 for season 2, Truth, Bitter Truth, the infamous slumber party. So let's get into it. Totally agree. Good girls keep diaries, bad girls don't. I didn't. Chris Keller is so full of himself. I don't know if it's literally who's in competition of cockiness, Felix or Chris Keller. Male or female, if anybody tells you they jimmied open your door with a credit card, be afraid. Keith, yes, you should have been afraid. I love how Karen's all like, Peyton, you can always talk to me. She's like, if the drug thing happens again, you need to let me know. I will not have that here. Karen is so good at reaching out to these almost motherless female young girls. I hate that Haley lied to Nathan about going to lay the track down with Chris Keller, although I kind of get it. But it's like, oh no. I didn't realize a successful club opening included 2 used thongs being in the lost and found. Wow, an iPod cassette adapter. Ooh, dating ourselves much. Wow, I forgot about that. And then the duct tape in the car. Holiday is the best day. Oh my God, what kind of tape is that? It is interesting to point out how even though we were, most everyone roots for Karen and Keith, it's interesting how we are both, I notice everyone seems to be pretty easy. It's like, with the transition of Karen being with Andy and Keith being with Jules, and it's like, it was an easy transition because it's like, I think we just wanted to see them happy. Oh my God. When Peyton and Anna show up to Haley's apartment and they think it's been like robbed, isn't it funny how Anna pulls the bat out but gives it to Peyton, and then they see Brooke and Felix in bed together and Anna's like, oh my God, I'm blind. And Felix is like, Anna! It reminded me of that like Brad, Janet moment from like Rocky Horror. Karen letting that dude with the drugs know what's up. He's all like, dumb move. It's like, and then her seemingly looking teenager bouncer is like trying to like, get out of here, dude, with his eyes. Oh, Brooke introducing herself officially to Anna. You're dating my ex-boyfriend and I'm sleeping with your brother. So we have a lot in common. Okay, Chris Keller's wording on Haley giving him something deep from in her that no one else gets to see. I agree. That wording was just Felix being in Haley's bathroom and them not warning her so she walked in on him. I swear he is such a little shit. Oh my God. Keith and Jules and Karen and Andy all running into each other on dates. Awkward. How cute is it to see Nathan and Lucas acting like brothers, ribbing each other and just bonding. It's like, how far they've come. Oh my God. Haley and Brooke and Peyton finding out all of Peyton's little drug moment and then Haley lying to Nathan. Just the back and forth there was really well done. And it's like, One Tree Hill's got some drama. Oh, girl, you don't know the half of it. I love Andy's comment. Oh, Karen, I'm hoping to break bread with all your ex-boyfriends. And Karen's like, he's not my ex. But he asked you to marry him. Funny how that works, huh? Honestly, with the way that Andy presented her A to Karen on her paper, I could totally see why she thought what she thought. Like, oh, you're just giving that to me. I could see why she felt that way. So funny to me because Nathan is changed so much in such a short amount of time, and he's the one being the responsible one, like trying to get this test for the heart defect lined up, and Lucas is just like, wanting to laugh it off. And I get not wanting to know. I mean, that's really heavy, but it is so interesting. It is really, again, like they reversed roles almost. I really do love the girl talk here. I agree with what they said on the podcast about them really pointing out how women do feel like they always have to apologize for, going after what they want. And it is a problem, even in today's world. I mean, I think women are kind of programmed to just say sorry a lot. And guys don't do that. And as women, we gotta stop. We gotta think like a man. Stop doing that too. You know what I mean? Stop saying sorry all the time. We need better words for that. And I totally agree. That is, I think, the end goal for friends, and especially female friends, because I recently had a longtime girl group that I realized I couldn't talk to them because all they want to do is have fun and, whatever. And it's like, if you can't talk to your friends, especially when it's ugly, they're not really your friends. Life lesson learned. Is this the first episode where, Lucas and Nathan tell someone outside of their group we're brothers? Because that was an awe moment for me. I'm sure they've said it before, but that was an awe moment. Anna makes a very good speech about don't be too this, but don't be too that, and this back and forth of the standards that women are held to, and it's exhausting. So I love that they hit on all of these things in this episode. I love that Andy can kind of hold his own against Karen, because it always seems like the only person that really ever bulldozed Karen was Dan, but even still, not so much him, because she was really the only one that I felt like could ever really stand up to Dan. So it's kind of nice to see Andy being able to hold his own with her and be like, hey, you got this. I just love that he's able to really let her know, I didn't give you that A. I did just because I gave to you because I read your paper. You got this. You're doing great. Karen and the professor. Well, like I said, I think we just want to see her happy. And Keith too. Aw, I'm so torn. Nathan doesn't tell Haley about the test because he wants to protect her, and he knows she's gonna be mad, but he feels like he's doing the best. That it's so mature, boy. Damn. It's amazing how they write Nathan what the shit they have him say. Oh, God. Lucas walking out, I both get, and it surprises me because he always is shown that mature side, and then Nathan's doing it, and then Lucas is walking away. He's like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know if I have this heart defect. And I get that, though, because that shit's hard, man. And then you see Karen and Andy waking up together. It's like, Keith giving Jules his key. Bittersweet for those of us who knows what's coming. I love when everybody wakes up after the slumber party and then Brooke's all officially bringing Anna into the fold. You're with us now. It's so cute. Oh my God. I still think it's crazy that Lucas is actually asking Nathan not to tell Haley. I mean, I get it, but it's like, that is such a shitty position. And then they start singing the Holiday is the Best Day Together song. Brotherly moment, though. It's like cringe moment with brotherly moment. And then the druggy dude leaves a message for Peyton and Brooke overhears it. That's awkward. So I guess we could say that both Nathan and Haley are both keeping secrets from each other. And then Lucas walks in and overhears his mom having fun with Andy. Yeah, I agree with him on the podcast. Yes, Professor? Ooh, get it, Karen. I appreciate that Anna kind of called out her brother Felix, but it was nice to see him actually say that he really does care about Brooke, which, if we've been paying attention, you could see that. And this episode ends with Nathan finding out his heart is fine, and that long staring at each other between him and Lucas ultimately leaves with the heavy feeling that Lucas might not be, statistically speaking. So another great podcast, another awesome episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. And hello to my new subscribers, by the way. I keep forgetting to say that in the beginning of the video. See you next week.